Gilbert Jr., Director of the Social Justice Department of the Progressive National Baptist Convention, USA.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Once again, men and women of God come to the battlegrounds between love and hate, right versus wrong, truth versus lies, righteousness versus evil, justice versus injustice, and ultimately, God versus Satan. We stand today outraged with President Trump's use of the military against peaceful protesters, standing for right and righteousness. We stand today outraged with President Trump's use of the Holy Bible and the St. John's Church for a photo op. We stand today outraged because of President Trump's lack of care or concern for the murders of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, and those who protest against racism and brutality. The African American community is under attack. We are under attack from racist police who beat and shoot first and ask questions later. We are under attack by the Amy Coopers of the world who accuse black men of attacking them while using their white privilege, which has been instilled in them that black lives don't matter. We are under attack by a system of imperialistic colonialism that teaches white America that everything black is wrong and that people of color are no more than a detriment to the success of this country. This evilness is the root to the killing of Sister Breonna Taylor. This evilness is the root of the killing of Brother Ahmaud Arbery. It is because of this America's intentional silence of her sins that we come once again with blood spilled on the streets and police still not held accountable. Where is the outrage from our evangelical brothers and sisters who proclaim that they stand for justice and righteousness? Where are the voices from the politicians who ask for the votes of the black community year after year? And Mr. President, I know you stood right here and held the Bible in your hand. But it is clear you don't have the Bible in your heart. I come by to warn you, Mr. President, that Justice Farrow believed that he would dominate the Hebrew children of the Bible. You believe that you can dominate his people of America. But I must warn you, Mr. President, that the Bible that you held upside down in your tiny hand teaches us that God is always on the side of the oppressed. That Bible teaches us that God is always on the side of the downtrodden. Mr. President, I promise you that your hands are too small to box with God. Mr. President, the same Bible that you use for a photo op says, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And so, Mr. President, I must warn you to repent from your evil ways. You are representing everything that we are out here protesting against. We are outraged by your divisive leadership and abuse of power. What we witnessed yesterday was a tyrannical action that attempted to use the security of the nation for totalitarian rule. Mr. President, we find the misuse of the Bible and the church as a mere photo opportunity deplorable and disgraceful. We believe that the president of this great land, in this time of tremendous trouble, should provide leadership in reformation, conversation, and healing. Instead, the people of the land have received division, threats, hatred, and classism. We, the black clergy of Washington, D.C., stand firmly with the people and against the actions of President Trump and racism across America and call for change. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all you can do, we're going to stand. Stand when you don't feel like it. Stand when you don't want to stand. We're going to stand. But let justice roll like a river, righteous like a mighty stream.
Young, pastor of First Rising Mount Zion Baptist Church in Washington, D.C., to come and close us with a closing prayer.
Amen.
Good morning. Good morning. Just want to remind everybody of what's in that Bible that President Trump had in his hands yesterday. It says to love our God with all our heart, mind, and soul and strength, and to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And all he has demonstrated since he's been in office is love of himself. A love of himself.